Greetings, friends, and welcome to the channel. My name is Dimitri. In this third part of the fiction, while I'm having a conversation with the Master, we will have the chance to meet the two rivals, of which one appears determined to overthrow the other. "I will show you a special place," said the Master, and waved me to follow. The narrow, snake-like path was leading to a nearby height, revealing a scenic view over the valley all the way to distant, majestic mountains. On the edge of the height, a single old tree stood proud, as if it was giving the privilege to enjoy the breathtaking scenery all by itself. Here is where I come when I need to clear my mind, perhaps because the scenery invites a great show of miracles that I only can witness when the stage curtain of my self-concerned thoughts has opened, he explained. "So, this is the workshop where you remove the rust," I comment with cheerful voice. "It certainly is," he confessed, and while gazing at the distant mountains, he spoke about truth and I, as rivals that he considered battling within everyone. The Master turned his head to check my reaction and said that when he uses the term truth, he usually receives some understandable skepticism. The poet Rumi described most beautifully that truth was a mirror in the hands of God. It fell and broke in pieces. Everybody took a piece of it and they looked at it as if it was the truth. Regardless of the truth behind Rumi's poem, the truth that I'm referring to is not about being right, for this is rather a selfish voice that shades the truth. Can you help me understand what truth is to you? I asked, curious. Truth is simply what it is. Should I, for whatever reason, include, remove, or adjust something to what is, then it no longer is what it is. Any definition of truth coming from interpretation or belief are tactics used by the selfish I, and is certainly not the essence of the unconditional truth. This is the reason I'm coming up here, to observe without being disturbed how my self attempts to overshadow the reality of what is. I don't understand. Are you implying that self is somehow corrupt in its relation to truth? Being, and therefore having a self, or identity for that matter, is not necessary expression of something that is false? The Master took time to choose his words carefully before replying that there are self-concerned people, and there are people that are willing to live through the virtue of truth. It requires one to be humble, brave, and honest, so that ego cannot pull you into the domain of its need to be right. History is filled by examples where followers of the selfish truth have fight against others who, for the same reason, took up the sword to defend and to proclaim their right, their ways, and their identity, defined through their beliefs. I understand the importance of being humble, brave, and honest, but still, how can I recognize the strategies of my ego? I asked with great anticipation for his answer. Be watchful for the voice of pride, of desire, of suspicion, and even when you catch yourself hoping. And don't forget that truth does not desire victory. When does one achieve this state of clarity? I wondered, somehow confused with his answer. When one's ego dies, he answered as he closed his eyes. Join and enjoy.